Welcome to episode 6 of the Greenzone. I'm your host, Cody Russell. Joining me today, our very special guest, my brother, Riley Russell.
Hello.
And his friends Joe and Vanook. Boys.
No, there's a camera.
There is a camera.
I forgot about that.
How we doing today?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. So, y'all are driving up, swinging by for, what's that shit called? Outside Lands.
Yeah.
For sure.
The concert.
Yeah, how you guys feeling about it? What's the game plan? I don't know what the fuck that shit's like. So give me an inside scoop on what it's like there at Outside Lands.
In Outside Lands?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy costumes, for sure. Crazy people. I don't know. There's too much coming. Like, each day is gonna get gnarlier.
Mm-hmm. For real?
And
I feel like we're starting off with the bang, man.
K-Dot. I guess we could talk about, the performances we're excited to see. Like, I'm really stoked for Kendrick and
he's gonna be sick.
Jid. And I really want to see the Foo Fighters, like,
That'd be sick.
because of Guitar Hero, bro.
For sure.
Literally because of Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You're Guitar Hero, bro.
What song was on there from them? It was The Pretender.
The Pretender, yeah.
Yeah. No, that shit was sick. Was it Guitar Hero or a rock band?
I don't know.
One
of
or the
those.
other.
Yeah.
Those games were goated, bro.
Those were the fucking best.
But there's so many. I'm excited for Outside Lands just because of like the place, bro. Like I'm down to be in
Golden Gate
Golden
Park's
Gate
pretty
Park.
tight.
Yeah.
Having a festival there is pretty sweet in the trees.
Yeah.
That place
So
is
many
cool.
so much good music. So many good people. I mean, I'm from the Bay Area, so it's so many of the homies from back home. But
It's a good
Yeah,
culture.
you can see a lot of people.
yeah, no, it's sweet. I love visiting back home in San Francisco. I don't know. It feels like home. It's beautiful. And it's just different than all the other festivals. A lot more laid back, you know.
It's fair.
They got the grass hill, just chill out. It's a sweet festival.
Sounds like a good time.
Hopefully.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be a lot there. There's gonna be a lot of people, and like obviously that comes with its like trivial shit, like waiting in line for water and stuff. But like, I don't know how the culture is with like Coachella and stuff, but like,
You've never been to that shit?
I haven't been to Coachella.
Really?
No.
Just
But like, I don't know. There's just like the ambiance from I remember and like the interactions with the people I remember from about the festival last year was like, I don't know. I felt very like safe. Like if everyone was on a very good wavelength, very good vibe, very like easy to talk to and like loving. Honestly, like anybody. We were also just with a fantastic group, and we have like a fantastic group of friends who are like also going to be there too.
So all college friends?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
sick.
All the UCLA homies.
That's sick.
Yeah, the fraternity boys too. So they know how to have a good time.
Yeah, I heard you boys got real rowdy in college.
Yeah, it's gonna be disgusting the amount of damage our bodies are gonna take.
Saddle.
Yeah, bro, I have to be at EMT orientation at 5 p.m.
Where?
after the festival.
Where?
At 5 p.m. at
I know.
NOC, sorry.
Oh,
After the festival. Monday morning.
What
We
city?
have to be at, what up?
What city you have to be in? Or
Lake Forest.
oh, okay, damn. You got a mob back down.
Yeah.
God
So,
damn.
but we're gonna be in very bad shape from the amount of damage that we're about to do to our body.
What day is that? Is that Monday?
Yeah. Monday, like 7 a.m. we're waking up, boys.
Oh.
Like, we gotta admit, like,
Alright.
we're ripping some stuff, and we're instead of coffee, and we're getting going.
Oh, geez. all right.
Like, yeah, no,
Okay.
we are not having a repeat, bro. This guy is the guy that I've been in like the gnarliest accident of my life with,
Oh, geez.
bro. We rolled in a car, like literally going. How would you say 45 miles per hour? Like boom, boom, road roll. Like that was the
All on the floor.
yeah.
God
Bro,
damn.
like I came out of a nap, like to just a car offside on the side of a road. I was like, we were no, literally.
Have you told me about this shit? That's crazy.
Probably, bro. It was just not
Toyota though, bro. They've been putting
for
out some
sure,
heat.
for
Toyota's
sure.
the best car you can
We
buy.
were in
huh? This wasn't in your car?
What was the car? 400. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
90s 400, bro.
Yeah, we were. I mean, it was also just like lucky no one else was on the road, but it was gnarly, bro. It was,
That's insane.
yeah.
Holy shit. Doug, last time when Danny was here, he told fucking he was driving on a bike down. Have you guys ever been to downtown San Jose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A few
It's
times.
it's a grimy place. Like, and people don't pay the fuck attention. He's telling me he got hit up by someone fucking knocked his ass over on it when he was riding his bike.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a car came up and just smacked his ass.
Fuck.
Really?
Yeah, dog. He fucking broke her windshield and shit. Yeah, dude. Fucking
Oh,
crazy.
shit.
Yeah. So that's crazy, man. We got some crazy car accidents on some motherfucker.
Yeah.
God
Yeah,
damn.
it's so sus too. I would never want to ride a bike around in the city around there.
Hell no.
I know.
These are kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you need to love bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my life in danger 20%.
You get sideswiped like you're fucked.
Yeah.
I think skateboards are the play, bro.
That's not what.
You can fucked either way. Too.
I
Yeah.
it was the check.
God damn.
It's just gnarly.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh,
You're
yeah,
on
for
the
sure.
ground a lot. Who cares?
Well, speaking of gnarly stuff, let's get into a topic, shall we?
Yeah, hit it.
Talking about, we'll go with you want to talk about the psychedelics in sports?
Yeah, what about it?
So let's talk about how do you think it could influence people? How do you think it could help? Do you think it would hinder people? When is it good? Because, like, I don't know if you heard, one of the biggest news talks over, I think it was the past offseason was, last season, was Aaron Rodgers taking ayahuasca.
Right. That's
And, like,
DMT.
Yeah. So, like, it's a heavy psychedelic, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think the benefit could be to the players of doing something like that? Like, do you think everyone should do it? What could someone benefit from trying that?
I mean, it's like anything. Like, if you feel like what's working for you, like, let it, like, you don't need to try more things. But, like, for some people like different ways of, like, I don't know, keeping their mind calm, like, exploring different perspectives.
Yeah.
But, like, for me, like, it's a therapy thing. Like, a lot of people talk it as in it's like an ego checker.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like if you were in a very high competitive place and you're, like, always focused on one single thing, it'd be hard to break into other perspectives of, like say, for example, Aaron Rodgers is a football player. He has to be focused on football, like, 24/7. Like, that's his life. Like, there's a lot more to life that he doesn't get to focus on because he's so locked into football.
Yeah.
And, like, I feel like psychedelics can kind of be a thing to bring you out of that perspective when you have time to do it. Like,
That's
say,
fair.
in his off time.
Yeah.
And it probably, I don't know. It was
That's a
probably
very
a nice
fair-
escape from, like, what the everyday typical thing was for him. Like, so I think it's more like a therapy use.
Yeah. But you said that, like, it's what people works for them because of, like, obviously the thought process behind psychedelics around the world, like the stigma behind it. People think it's bad for you, you know? Like,
And people just think, like, it's a drug. Like, there's a stereotype to it that just hasn't been, and it's just, like, the information on it isn't full. Like, we don't even have full studies on it. I mean, there's studies out there, but we don't even have, like, legal studies out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there are from a time when it was legal, before it was legal. But, yeah, I think once the stigma starts to change, and, like, it's like a way, like, it's like any new trend. Like, stuff needs to spread when people learn more about it, and
Yeah.
there's positive reviews as people try it. Like, just the information and, like, I don't know, the normality of psychedelics just doesn't exist yet.
yeah, no, that's fair. My thought is like, for, like, those type of players, like, they suffer so many, like, they basically are in, like, multiple car crashes in a weekend, like, for football's sake.
Yeah,
right?
just gnarly shit. Like,
Yeah.
anything. Yeah.
And not only to say, like,
That's
yeah.
life, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's just literally.
like, but, like, more than, yeah, exactly. Like, everyone has, like, these, like, traumatic experiences every day, you know? Like, the shit you go through. Like, my thought process is because, like, there's definitely a connection to your mind and your body, right? Like,
For sure.
The better connection that you have, and, like...
Descartes dualism. No, not the same thing. Sorry.
What the fuck did you just say?
Sorry.
What the fuck?
No, keep going. You're gonna say because I'm gonna forget, and then we're both gonna forget, and then it's gonna be
No,
a
I'm
problem.
chilling. Okay. But okay. Yeah, but, like, so my thought process is when it comes to, like, the benefits of taking psychedelics, or not even psychedelics necessarily, but even if you want to, you know, smoke marijuana, cannabis, that type of thing, helping that connection flow a lot easier because you can get more into, like, a relaxing state. You can get, like, depending on what you're doing, you can take something that can help you get more into your head and really understand what's troubling you and help, like, because I've heard people, like, being completely paralyzed and then taking, like, mushrooms and, like, continuously doing that, and all of a sudden they're able to walk again. And
Yeah.
it's like, there has to be some sort of, like, internal connection between the mind and the body to create, like, a stronger connection that the psychedelic process is able to, like, help create
Yeah.
between the people. You were telling me something like it helps
Neurogenesis.
grow. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just
I don't know
crazy.
specifically what that entails. Like, I don't remember I don't know if it's just neurons in general, or if it's, like, a specific part of the brain that
Yeah.
just, like, psilocybin hits, but yeah, it literally causes nerves to grow, like in your brain, like or no, like neuronal connections. Like it's something that just increases that. I don't know like to what degree that entails. Like I know like alcohol decreases that, you know, but like like all substances have their effect. It depends on your vice, but
Cannabis ain't destroying that shit, is it?
what?
It's not killing your brain cells.
We don't know. I would imagine the smoke's doing that to your cells,
Oh, yeah,
but like
that's
to your brain, that's like questionable. I don't know. Weed's just fun. Like, but it comes. I don't know if it like destroys or like inhibits like say like between the mushrooms and the alcohol. Like I don't know like if it hurts or helps, but like I don't know. That's like also something we haven't fully studied yet. Like there are still studies that will like come out in the future. Like 60 years from now, I'd have been like, oh damn, like smoking weed is linked to cancer, and all like the people who smoke weed are like, fuck, like that could happen. But like it doesn't
also
yet.
seen people that like smoke weed that like are living forever, damn near, you know.
No, for sure,
It's
and that's just like the randomness of
People
life
like the
too.
healthiest,
Like
you know, Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa,
yeah,
fucking Tommy Chong, or you know.
yeah.
It,
I'm not about the healthiest. I would love to see like an inside look at their lungs, but I would. There's definitely something not quite right.
Well, 'cause
like,
they work, well, yeah. I mean, it depends on what you're smoking, but they're also
Yeah.
like they're working out too. Like I know, like they work out
For
like
sure.
motherfuckers,
For sure.
you know, and like they like Snoop Dogg's pretty old, and that fool looks pretty young. You know, like he don't look like he's fucking out here looking.
yeah.
I don't know his exact age, but I don't know.
Yeah, but I
just-
mean, like on the inside, it could be looking weird. Like one thing, people
That's true.
speaking of, like I guess just like getting like small about like gritty details. Like literally, when you smoke on a piece or like a bong, like you see the black that accumulates on the piece of the bong. Like you also realize that's just still in your lungs too.
Yeah,
like
I
that
thought
same
about that
substance,
too.
you know. So that's like that's kind of what I was going.
But that's
like
part of what the
like,
bong does too, is filter it out.
Yeah,
right?
it's really decayed.
Yeah.
But I mean, like you know, even it's in there like a small
getting some
amount.
of
It's
it.
in there. Period. You know, like
I don't. Well, and the thing is too, like I don't think there hasn't been a smoker in this world who wakes up one day or like a couple after a cuff hit takes a little cough up and they see all this fucking black shit and they're like, oh, what the fuck? That's
Yeah.
just, that's the buildup.
That's what like a lot of nicotine does. I feel like for most people. Like
Oh,
I've
for
never had
sure.
that, but I feel like
Ooh.
people who rip chops, like that's what like Machado, like the dude would just wake up and just hack for an hour, right in the morning, like.
That sounds
Like
miserable.
yeah, I've heard shit like that's why I've never like, but chops are gnarly. Like that. I mean, that's like there's such a fraternity thing too. At least
For sure.
in our fraternity,
No,
that's the way
same
it
thing
was.
in ours, bro.
Like-
Same thing in ours, bro. I just wasn't about it, dog. That nicotine shit fucks me up. It makes me like think I'm about to die.
Yeah, that's
Panic
called a dome.
attacks
Yeah,
and all
that's
that
literally
fuck
what it
shit.
is.
Hell no. I ain't about that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's nice in small doses.
Each their own, man. Each their own. I ain't about it. Boys, I didn't mean to exclude you out of the conversation too. Do you guys want to touch on the neurogenesis
Of cigarettes.
I need multiple dictionaries to hop on this conversation.
Oh fuck. Well, so have you guys played sports yourselves?
I have.
Yeah. What y'all be playing?
Growing up, played baseball,
Yeah.
played golf,
Okay.
skate, snowboard.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
you've been taking some hits, that's for sure.
Yeah, we've taken some good ones here and there.
Yeah.
Riley's been with me for a few on snowboarding.
Oh yeah, dude almost knocked himself unconscious.
God
unconscious.
damn.
Yeah, that was a
He
good one.
literally couldn't breathe. He literally was just like, I can't talk. I need to just use my fingers. Like,
Well, there's been
put a
a-
thumb up.
There's been a study too, like cannabis can help when you have a concussion, not after the initial symptoms, but once like those subside, taking cannabis.
I would
can
want to
help
know
the
like
brain
what the
recover.
CBD effects are of it, because like
That's for
I don't
sure.
know if there's another chemical that makes it like a depressant or relaxing or whatever, but like
THC.
it
CBD.
affects the cannabinoid system as well. I
Yeah.
would imagine, but like I don't know.
I think they all do because like there's
But like,
so
just
many,
the specific relaxing part of it, like the muscle relaxing part.
yeah.
Like I feel like
there's-
I would want to know the effect of that in the brain with
I think things like THCA.
like and how that would relate to the concussions. Like if it was like a relaxing agent, like how that could.
I'm sure that's
Because I'd imagine there's like
the
damage or
connection of the
constriction.
brain.
Yeah, but
yeah.
because I don't know. That's a future study.
Yeah.
It's either that or cancer. So it's like one of the two.
That's what you want to do.
No, that was just like a general thought or question. But like, life's been moving pretty quickly, bruh. The mountains last week were needed, but like I was off grid.
Oh, I saw you were fucking like at some waterfall or something.
Bro, we were in Sequoia, dude.
That's sick.
We were like up in the mountains, like
That's
for
sick as fuck. How
3
far is that
fucking
from you?
nights. What?
How far is
it
that
was
from
for me. It was like 5.5.
That's not too bad.
It wasn't too bad, but it was so nice getting back in
That's
nature.
tight. That's a good time.
Right, send it literally whenever. It is. It's like
I'm not a big
just-
nature person. It's too many spiders.
facts. Yeah, I figured out that there are a lot of spiders.
I don't
Yeah.
like spiders.
No, that's fair enough. Forget I ever said that. Sorry I
Yeah.
brought that up.
No, I'm sorry.
That it literally eliminates outdoors off the bat.
Yeah.
Is spiders like that.
Yeah. No, thanks.
No, fair enough.
We'll hop into it.
I'm literally. You would hate this. You know what I'm trying to get over? I'm trying to just get over spiders on my hand.
Hell no! Hell no!
Yeah, literally. That's the wavelength I've been trying to like when I see
Hell
spiders.
no.
It's I know it's really the polar opposite of what you're on.
Hell no. No.
Dude, because it's like still a fear. Like spiders do creep me out. Like, but I know I'm chilling if I hit.
You can at least kill them. I have a hard time killing them motherfuckers.
I know. Yeah,
Hell
true.
no.
Yeah, that's tough for you. Because that thing
Hell
is, yeah. Bro, you gotta get over that. It's too late. It's so
yeah.
programmed in you, bro.
Fuck it. Well, we'll hop into the Mountain Dew review.
I saw
Today I have the Mountain Dew Maui Burst.
Have we been live this entire time?
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's great material.
Yeah. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun as fuck. This might be one of the best ones.
Hell yeah.
Maui
Let's rip.
Burst. Here we go. It's a pineapple flavored Mountain Dew. I'm gonna take one.
There was options he gave me, I think, like 3. This is one I chose. So if it's like ass, eat it. I don't know. I know. I apologize.
It's a red flavor.
I was out of pocket.
No, it's delicious.
Eating ass is not a
I'll
pineapple.
Tastes like
I mean
asshole?
pineapple.
Okay, yeah.
What?
Damn, can I take another sip of that? Is that allowed?
go for it. That's funny.
No, not allowed.
Oh wow. No, I'm a fan.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, good shit.
delicious, dog.
And that's like the perfect amount of.
That shit's it's
Another one.
literally one of the best Mountain Dews I've ever had.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
No.
I do apologize. I burped into your mic.
No,
twice.
that's okay.
It was.
Danny
intentional.
burped. Danny burped last time, and I literally said burping is allowed. We encourage it.
That is carbonated.
Yeah,
That's 44 grams of sugar.
it's so much sugar, dog.
What's the caffeine content?
They're like 56 milligrams a can, something around there.
That would be like fire actually, because I was always saying earlier how it like keeps me up like
Yeah, you can finish.
between 4, bro. Oh, that's
Huh?
money.
Yeah, it's a nice little. That's you if you want it.
Yeah, I'm good.
This is
Actually, that's.
around 9 on Wednesday.
Do you want more?
delicious. Huh?
Do you want more?
I got more. I got plenty. It's delicious, dog. It's probably one of the best Mountain Dews I've
Does
ever
anyone
had.
else want more? There's like one more sip.
One of
It's all
these-
backwash.
So there's
Okay,
a
it's fine.
they just
I think we
came
all know
out
how to
with
pour it on
a passion fruit and a guava flavor.
Okay. All right.
Have you ever had Pog?
Yeah, Pog's gas.
So they just came out the passion fruit and a guava flavor, and there's already an orange flavor.
Do you like a trash can or anything in here? Or
Just
can we make
there.
a trash pile?
Yeah, I'll fucking
Alright,
I'll
fine.
toss them after.
All right, one more.
So
done.
I'm gonna make
Third time I'm out.
I'm gonna mix all 3 together and make a little Pog flavor for one of the testers.
Oh, whoa! With the Mountain Dew flavors?
Yeah, because there's
Oh,
passion,
shit,
orange,
hell yeah.
and guava. Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah, just like, one of these days we'll do it for the review. Okay. Well,
See, speaking of drugs, I like caffeine. I do like it in small doses, but like
Caffeine's the
you use
best.
caffeine like a lot. Like you like
Yeah,
coffee.
I make multiple. I make probably 1 to 2 cups of coffee a day.
Yeah.
Coffee
that's not
cups.
that much.
My coffee cups.
I don't know how you
Oh, you got
sh-
big coffee cups?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably like I don't know, maybe like an inch or 2 taller than the normal one.
I don't know how you
You're not
shit your
drinking that
brains
much.
that much, bro.
That's not even that much.
Multiple times a day. That's crazy.
That's only like 200 to 250 milligrams of caffeine. That's not crazy.
Yeah.
Pre-workout is like 375.
God
Yeah.
damn, what are you drinking, Mr. Hyde?
Nah.
Wait, what? 375?
Hell
Holy
no.
shit! You
I
guys are at
used,
such high
to,
doses.
I used to take that back in the day, but now like I have a 300
I mean-
milligram scoop thing, but I only take 2/3 of it usually. It's like I'll take like 200.
That's crazy. So I use a really low amount. Like
Yeah,
I try not to push
You
100.
use a really low amount. 'cause
I
when
try
we're
not to push
snowboarding,
100.
You like choose like you'll be like, can I just have a sip of your coffee? I don't want
Yeah.
caffeine.
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
you've seen
dude,
it for sure.
It's like
That's crazy.
5:45 in the morning. Like
That's
rip a
responsible.
coffee.
That's
Like,
responsible.
Dude, I just like I don't know. I try and find like a midline for each drug. Like where do I feel like a good amount is? Where do I feel like a usable amount is? Like
Yeah.
some
the same
drugs are
way.
harder to consume than others in that regard. But like
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I think it's a good practice.
Points for some drugs.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like mushrooms,
Get
bro.
on Molly, you know, like it's like all or nothing.
Yeah, agreed. But like I feel like caffeine I think is relatively controllable. Alcohol, that's
I
just
just love
slippery slope.
coffee.
I feel like past 3 you're like locked it out.
Caffeine, Molly, you can't even really classify it as a drug. It's just like
It's for sure a drug.
Caffeine's a drug.
Yeah.
There's literally like caffeine studies, and it'll pull up like 1 billion, probably
Yeah.
1 million.
Yeah,
Probably, I don't know, somewhere up there.
It's not like a scheduled drug, but
yeah, a scheduled drug.
yeah, no. but
Yeah,
it's a-
no, but like I guess
You have
my
that aspect like vitamin D's.
But
My-
it is. But you like you have your prescription drugs, like you have your over the counter drugs. They're still
Yeah.
drugs.
Yeah,
But you can still, but you can take them. Like even like pre-workout and stuff like that. It's technically
Yeah.
like drugs, you know.
and I guess my definition of drugs are a little skewed,
Yeah.
given
No,
that
no,
Walter
it's-
White.
it's drug is just-
for
it's the
coffee
most-
every day.
Drug is technically something that like influences
such a
the mind or
broad
the
term.
body, right?
No, it's such a broad term. I
Yeah.
think, but like,
Yeah, but there's
It-
also like what a
Well,
drug
when you use
is,
it
like
in
the
general
stereotype of that.
Yes. Yeah.
drug
Yeah.
is entails, you know.
For sure.
Or is
For
it like
sure.
the addictive
But-
quality? Like what defines?
You can be addicted to gaming. Is that a drug? You know what I mean?
That's a good question.
I mean, if you want the exact definition, fucking
That's a
Google
great
that
question.
shit. Wait, what'd you say?
Back to the
That's a
picture.
great question.
What'd you say? Can you repeat
Is
it?
gaming a drug because that's addictive? Like, is addictive directly
Like gambling, like
is
yeah.
that correlated to drugs? You know what I mean? Like, is that a prerequisite?
Or is
of
the
a
drug the substance?
Right.
Yeah. That's
To
a-
me, there's like a difference between like recreational drug and
Oh, for sure.
counter
For
drug.
sure.
1000%.
Yeah,
Just-
there definitely
Yeah.
is.
General human vocabulary understanding of drug, and then scientific understanding of drug.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Well, even like
All are. I, mean,
I feel like the
but I feel like
definition
you
of
could say.
I was gonna say the definition of like the stigmatism behind recreational drugs, or not even recreational, but like illegal illicit drugs and then like pharmaceutical drugs should really be flipped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Opioids?
Yeah, like all that shit fucks you up, dude. That shit's not good for you. It's
Does anyone
The
need
way
any of
people
this?
be taking
Yeah,
like
they can.
Adderall and shit.
yeah.
Bro, we gotta hydrate.
It's
for this
not
fucking
good.
weekend.
Or even like Tylenol.
Yeah.
Like cinnamon.
Tyler, yeah. There's definitely like
Yeah.
you take it daily and it fucks with your liver, you know? Like it can that shit
Oh,
can kill you.
Tylenol.
Yeah.
Doesn't that give you like stomach ulcers or some shit?
Something like that.
I
Though.
think your small intestine too. It has to just be
Like,
acidic too.
it's filtered through there or something, right?
That's crazy.
What?
Or Tylenol or.
I feel like even
Yeah,
that
it's-
has
it's in your
addictive
death.
qualities. 'Cause, like once you start taking it, you kind of just it
It
comes
could
through your.
even just be like, you know.
Subtle. You know what's great? I think like sugar as a
No,
a
for
drug
sure.
isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah,
But I
yeah,
guess
yeah.
like you wouldn't want to say sugar as a drug.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause-
the same way I wouldn't say like, you know, like.
It's one of them slow killers, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if caffeine isn't like in my mind not a drug.
Yeah.
It's just.
It's
I guess
fair.
yeah.
It's your,
A chemical maybe. I don't know what the best word, the most neutral
It's coffee. You got
word is.
different words for different
Yeah,
things.
no, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But like drug does have the connotation of being, you know, like gnarly or fun,
Prescription.
depending on your
I don't like
perspective.
prescription medicine, that's what drugs are.
But there's
Yeah.
also like the manufacturer version of caffeine too, right? Like you can.
I mean, it's still
you
the
can
same chemical.
But when you can synthesize caffeine, can't you? Instead of because like
Yeah.
what's the shit? The shit Mountain Dew's
From,
not
like,
like green
plant.
tea extract or like you know it's not.
Yeah, but the original source material, I don't know what that is.
How does caffeine come about?
It's probably just like taken from a plant. Like it's probably just taken out of a plant and then
green tea,
filtered.
coffee bean.
Yeah, this is probably just the most like filtered form of it, and then added its stuff of like.
But there has to be some way because like there's so many different things you can like because you can make flavors, but it's not. It doesn't. The chemical doesn't necessarily come from the
Yeah,
flavor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so
From-
assuming for
wait.
tea, it comes from the leaf.
But
Yeah.
I meant more like I was kind of getting more like
Yeah, I
at
was trying
like
to- what are you doing?
at like if I was going to make like the guava flavor. The guava's not real. If I look at the ingredients, there's nothing that's probably that says guava on there realistically. Like there could be. I think that
Yeah,
one
it might
actually
be like
does. That one has juice.
Guava.
Um,
that one, yeah, that's one I have juice.
But
Yeah, I mean, there
you
could,
see-
there
you see
could
what
just
I'm
be a
saying?
chemical that
No,
does
they,
have
they
the.
add caffeine. There's really just a.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. So like, it has to be like, what is it? I'm curious what it comes from. Like, how do they make it? Like, what do they add it from? What's the source? Why is it caffeine? Like, is it coffee? Is it tea? Are they making it from some sort of like
Yeah,
chemical?
you can just
like,
Google whatever. It's from
I'm
a plant
sure,
originally.
yeah.
Like no, I think no company is gonna like.
You can't synthesize it, right?
You probably can, but like I would imagine it would just be easier to extract it from an organic like thing, like
That's fair. There's
that
so
already
many
has it in it. That's already made it itself. You don't have to pay for the making of it. Like
Now I'm curious. I'm gonna look. I'll research. it
yeah,
later.
I
It'll be
mean
a
most
rabbit hole.
drugs come from like a natural source, like like DMT for example. Like in ayahuasca.
Meth, yeah, comes from
Meth.
poppy seeds. Yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exact same concept.
Or not
Yeah,
meth.
it's just getting to the
That's heroin.
specific chemical.
Yeah,
What?
Heroin's from poppy
that's
seeds.
like
Yeah.
all
You're just looking for a specific chemical that has a specific effect on your biochemistry.
It's basically like what you're trying to get is like everything breaks.
So they
down, breaks
it's
down
like it's
into
like cool
something
air. Like your
pure.
body just like does utilize it in some way, but it's just like a different way. It just happens to affect your mind. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, drugs are cool.
Well, I'm sure like you understand it like, more than like at a deeper level than 99% of the population does. You know.
I don't know. Yeah, but it's also like trying to stay away from that and also understanding like the fun space it gives you. Like using your brain in fun ways.
Are there any negative effects to psychedelics?
For sure. I feel like any. Wait, what did you say? What was the finishing part?
Psychedelics, like, do you think there are any negative
Oh,
effects to
yeah. I think like putting your body through like psilocybin's a poison to a degree in your body. Like your body is rejecting that.
But your body naturally fights that. You know? There's
Yeah.
no way- like alcohol, like it's poisonous to you, but your body can naturally fight it, and you go get over the effects. Same with psilocybin.
Well, but I would imagine like your liver has to constantly process that. Like, and throughout the years, I feel like that would do additive damage because if it is,
Depending on how much you drink.
Right.
yeah, no, I was talking about the psilocybin, like the how
So
that's
you think
processing.
there's a certain point because there's like that there's like that scale for chemicals like the
carcinogenic scale, or
no,
like the
no. It was like the amount of chemicals it takes to kill
ppm,
be X amount of percent of
parts per million.
population. Yeah, something that has to do with that. Like it's like
that's like the half ratio to kill half.
yeah. To kill half the population. Yeah. That's what it is.
Half the people like dosed with whatever. It was.
Yeah. So like
Yeah,
there
I
has to be a
forget what it's
certain
called.
point for that, obviously, but that's in one take. Like you also
That was like I saw a video with like Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about like
That's exactly
ice cream.
where I got it
I think
from.
that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, ice cream and that's exactly what I was talking about. So there has to be a point for that. But that's in one dose. It doesn't. That's not the same effect that you would take over time, right? Like
No. I think that's in one. That's in like one full dose.
Yeah.
Like that does not account for the time with which you've taken, the number of times you've taken.
so. It's the same for like the amount. What do you think? Like is the
that's
potential negative effect that could happen?
Of what psychedelics, like mushrooms specifically.
Anything psychedelic.
Like for example, people are terrified of drugs because of like opioids for example, because it can kill you. Cocaine.
Because it leads to
drugs, and it can
addiction.
kill you.
Yeah.
Psilocybin or mushrooms doesn't go that far to where it's going to kill you. But are there any negative effects that would prevent?
Yeah.
You know?
Mm.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't have studies on it yet, so I don't even. They probably do a degree.
What about
honestly. I
from
just haven't
experience?
But, yeah,
searched.
Like you've done a lot of research into the topic. You know.
You'd be if I was gonna ask anyone that I know, like you'd be the like from your
Honestly,
experience
like,
or what you know,
do I
what you
feel-
understand. Like,
So do I feel like there are negative effects?
like obviously you can
It
have bad
depends on
trips.
the
Like that
dosage,
makes
too.
sense. Like that can fuck with your brain, obviously.
Yeah.
It does.
But
depend
that's
on-
more of-
dosage and frequency go like
Yeah.
a huge factor in all of it.
So like someone
a
that's
full dose, which you know.
Yeah,
don't
like,
classify
we-
as a
like-
full trip. Are there any negative effects to that? You know, is there any way someone can be hurt by that? Is there anything the general population of people could be afraid of?
it's a fantastic
That
question.
is a good question. I don't know.
Like what?
Like,
Why do you think the public is so afraid of it? There's nothing. Like, it's like weed. You know.
Let me say this, like from my experience, because I haven't taken psychedelic outside of like weed technically, but from what I've seen from you, like from what I've known when you started taking, like it's definitely like change your perspective and your personality in a positive way.
yeah,
I agree with that.
You know.
for sure.
I don't think I've grown as much as I have in such a short period of time.
Agreed. I'm confused about like I guess like the immediate or the long term damage that it would do.
Do you
Because
think-
I don't
You don't
even
necessarily know.
wait, but I don't even think about that. Like I'm
But
literally
do we
so
have-
I like the effects that it does currently way more that I haven't really even thought about the long term effects.
But
But
psychedelics have been a thing since the 60s,
I've-
the 70s. And
okay.
There hasn't been like related deaths, related
Yeah.
like hospitalizations or anything related, like directly related to that.
Right.
That's a fantastic point.
So
But I've talked to
maybe
some-
It just isn't a factor in long term.
depends on the psychedelic. Because like I've talked to a dude on acid or who said he took 20 tabs of acid. Talked about 20 tabs of acid, and I'm assuming he just taken a lot of acid. He was on the street and homeless in Venice. So it's like
Well, that shit can fuck your brain up.
yeah,
Why
I don't
was
think he took 20 at
okay,
one
so
time,
why
but
was
like
why was he homeless in Venice?
I
That
don't
could be-
remember.
That could not be. That,
Well,
you can't.
yeah,
Causation is.
There's-
That's what I'm
there's-
saying.
There's
Honestly,
the
it's just like dosage. If you
well,
take
there's the
that
story.
much, you're gonna
Remember
fry
when we
your
were in
brain
this
at
in
a
the
certain
Sierras?
when
fucking years ago with Auntie. Everyone was with us, and Mom was telling us that Auntie had this fucking friend that he took like so much LSD as like a teen or whatever. One of the days he like cracked his back and it released and it basically like made him brain dead.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like just from
that's gnarly,
like cracking his spine, just like from like like cracking your back.
Do we know that if it was that was the cause?
Yeah, I mean, like it could have been other things. I don't know. Well, I've heard like it can exist in your spine, and when you crack your back, you like relapse into a trip. I've heard that before, but like I don't know about the cause of death. But
not death. No, brain.
Oh,
brain just
brain
like a
death, whatever,
vegetable
that's what I meant.
afterwards.
Yeah. I've never heard that one. It's definitely possible. Like I can imagine that excited the wrong nerve cells.
Harvard to do a few more studies.
Right.
That's fucking insane to think about, though, you know. But then there's also like because that's LSD synthesized, right? That's a chemical, like chemically made drug. There's things that are natural, and there's not really anything.
Yeah,
like
but psilocybin's still just a chemical. Like I wouldn't even.
No, but it's naturally. I think the difference between something that
Poison.
It's a poison. Yeah,
Yeah,
to a degree.
that is true.
It's literally, bro. It literally was evolved. It was a defense mechanism for mushrooms against flies. Like that's literally why psilocybin exists for the mushroom. It's its defense mechanism. Yeah, and it's like it literally it's a chemical that just happens to be fun for us. It like changes your mentality a little bit, but like that's what its original purpose. So at the end of the day, it's just a chemical. Like
that's fantastic. That's fascinating. I did not fucking know that.
yeah,
That's
no,
really
it's
fucking
gnarly.
cool.
So it's like literally, I think it kills flies. Like I could be wrong about that, but flies don't fuck with it. It could just be like a smell detector. I don't know, like what effect. I don't know if it's damaging. See, I don't know. See, that could maybe you could see if it's damaging in that way if it does kill the flies. Because if it affects the flies, then it would affect.
It probably
humans.
just trips.
But
them
I don't
the
think it does. I
fuck
think it
out.
literally just like is like an odor, like
Yeah.
or something like to that degree, like just wards them off. type
And
of
that
thing.
makes sense because flies reproduce so quickly. So they go through so many generations that they would probably understand it quicker than like a human would to say, "Stay the fuck away from that."
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, with the head, how quickly flies.
Yeah.
Have offspring. Yeah. And that makes sense. Yeah, they go through multiple generations quick.
Yeah, that's fucking insane, dog. That was great.
How are we on time? I have to be that guy. I'm down to keep talking, but like
25.
we can
25.
we can call it.
6:25.
Call it a
That's
quick
not bad.
episode. That was a good.
Do you have
talk.
any like last 5 minutes more of like just last topics you wanted to really get to, or should we grab one from that list? Do we ever do
You
that?
can.
Do I have
Daisy
my
has
phone?
pizza outside too for you guys.
I'm also getting much, but I think I lost my phone again. But it's probably something.
Lost right here.
Now it's on the floor. It was on the show last time. I just need to fucking not be lazy.
You know what I realized too? I didn't realize this before we started. We're wearing the same. We're like matching. Like exactly.
Oh yeah, fire. That's some. That was not.
I was gonna
planned.
put on this fucking shirt. I was like, God damn it, dog.
This is good stuff.
That's fucking hilarious.
Okay, I like this. Okay. Before we all go eat pizza,
Fuck.
the subjective development of what people believe is gross. For example, someone might find eating ass or even vegetables to be gross. Yeah, I doubt people realize that they need. Oh, sorry. Wait. Yeah, I doubt people sanitize their phones or consciously realize what's in the air that could be equally termed gross.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about the fry that was in your cup holder.
Yeah,
You and I don't think that's gross.
we don't think that's gross at all.
90% of Americans are like, oh my god, that's disgusting.
Yeah, I was talking about like on your phone, like how many chemicals, or I mean not chemicals, only like
Bacteria.
fungi and different like.
Just in
Yeah.
general,
Gross.
on your hand.
Yeah,
Your phone's
no,
like-
literally.
Your body's super strong, obviously, but I think
Agreed.
Yeah, your phone's
This is your phone?
gross.
I also think
Yeah,
I
like
the last time I disinfected.
Yeah, I've like started going Lysol wipe to it. I think I forget who I was talking about
Dude,
this.
well, like,
I think
It's
I
been
think
so
COVID
long.
kind of really put that into many people's heads.
For sure.
You know,
Notice you don't go that small. Like that's a small
Yeah,
like.
but even before COVID, the definition of gross was still super subjective.
Yeah.
I'm not from here. I'm from a third world country. What's gross to me is
completely different.
My
Yeah,
level of gross is way.
I'm
way
sure.
higher
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
You guys' definition.
no, for sure. I think about that all the time because honestly, like, because being on the spectrum, dog, like there's a lot more things that are gross to me.
Yeah.
But I also understand. I was like, fuck, like. What if someone on the spectrum was born in, a third world country, and what would their perspective be about it? How would they handle things that are icks and struggles for them,
I just
Yeah.
think when you grow up around it, like,
It's
this
just
is-
commonplace.
It's what's gross to you is shaped by the way you've been raised.
Yeah.
Sure.
And like this like nurture. This is a nurture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
as opposed to where I've been raised, my definition of gross is something completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when we
Push
intersect,
that just a little bit.
but
Whatever.
Push that just the mic. Just push it a little bit towards him.
Towards that.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but when you and I intersect,
Right there,
our worlds like intersect. That's where the definition of what is gross comes into question.
That's a fantastic
You could also just have like gnarly friends who just like to get gross.
Yeah, but that's like you compare whole population. That's
Yeah.
That's your extremes.
Right. No, I agree. I was just talking
But
about your sick
and I have,
friends.
like similar understanding of gross, but that's because you're an extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree. It is in the middle for sure.
Yeah, like do you have your hypochondriacs?
Yeah.
And you have your weirdos.
Yeah.
But
Like
then-
I think it's all like it breaks down. It's mostly it's where you grow up. It's your environment. It's your mental
that's like
stimulation.
a nurture argument, like in its like
Yeah.
very like
Yeah.
rudimentary form.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's fantastic perspective because that's crazy. Like, that was great. That was a great talk. Like, I struggle with shit. Like we were talking about like the spiders before. Like that shit
Like, yeah.
freaks me the fuck out.
To me,
No big deal.
I'm like, yeah. Like,
Who gives
last
a
week
flying
I moved,
fuck?
Like my roommates were freaking out about a spider in the bathroom. I was like, I got you. A roach in the bathroom. I got you.
No
I'll
problem.
Just move it. I pick it up with my bare hand and move it.
Yeah.
Normal.
It's fucking.
Can you do
Completely
spiders in
normal.
your hand?
Yeah, I mean, as long as I know they're not gonna kill me, I'm fine with it.
Good shit.
See,
I'm working on that
mine.
one.
And
Working
mine
on
literally
that one.
stems from being 3 years
Oh,
old
that-
and having a
It's
spider
alright.
the size of my palm on my head.
No.
And that's that. And from then on, I know exactly where my phobia stems from.
Right.
And
When I was in
if that happened to you, you'd be like, ah, fuck them.
yeah,
You
when I
know?
was in 8th grade, we were in class. A snake fell onto our desk.
God
We
damn.
just moved it and continued with the lesson. you
That's
know?
fucking
That's just how
crazy.
That's
That's-
your rival time.
a great nurture argument.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
holy shit.
Yeah, that's like
Wait, what
something
time
that
is he?
I think whether you're born
Seven,
in the
right?
spectrum or not.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know exactly the biology behind it, but I don't think that's a major
You gotta
thing,
eat them.
You know? Even if you're born in this, like, if you're born in the spectrum in a third world country, you're still your definition of gross is still
Different, completely. No, 1,000%. But also, what I'm more was trying to get at is like someone on the spectrum struggles with like icks and stuff. So like certain different things will bug them.
But your
You-
limit of what nurture is.
Ooh, yeah,
That's very interesting.
yeah, like something will bug them more than what
course.
normal people would. So I'm just curious, like how much harder would like it's more of a factor of like
Do you think that inherent ick comes from your upbringing of how you've learned what certain things are?
No,
Or just-
we had the same upbringing, and he's way more afraid of it.
Yeah, no. I'm saying
More-
your
but-
level of
Mhm.
grossness.
is yeah no I do agree that it plays into it, but also like because it's things like touch and feel and sensation that tends to be overbearing and oversensitizing. So like if you were to have being that age, like how like my perspective is more is like how would it be like having arachnophobia? Could you have like is it possible to develop? Like it's more of a study. It's more of a curiosity than
Yeah,
a. I ponder about that all the time
I mean,
because
phobias
you just
are
don't
also
know.
a very completely different thing.
Mhm.
Phobias and like subjective definition of gross are also just two different.
Yeah,
arguments.
True.
for sure.
True.
There are people from Florida who are also terrified of spiders.
Yeah.
I don't think that has anything to do with their upbringing. That was just some traumatic event. Something
Yeah.
that's just, like-
But I also find
Yeah,
them gross. That's more us like they're just like you're more talking gross when you're talking more like. For me, like something that's gross, like
I see poop on the street, I'm not freaking out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I see a roach that needs to be moved, I'm not freaking out. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
So like I'll put it like this, like you know like the mold in the shower, like
Yeah.
that gets in the liner, freaks me the fuck out.
See, I'd go just clean it.
No big deal,
With my
right?
bare hands.
Yeah, and I can get
Snakes
over
and
at a
so-
certain point. It's no big deal.
You dap me up with that in your fingernails, bro? That's fucked up.
I'd clean myself,
That's
you know?
fucked up.
Actually, not like the but like the mold that like grows in liner where you have to like replace it and shit.
Yeah.
That shit really gets to me. But it's more that like, or like
That's
because
also a health hazard.
you ever been to Wild Rivers? You remember Wild Rivers?
Yeah.
Like there's
That place
these
was sick.
there's these little fucking beads on the ground that like people would step on and they would smush, and I'd be so afraid to put my feet on top of it.
Mm.
Just because I saw it. I don't know why. Like it's not an event that like traumatized me or anything, but I wouldn't want to touch it. I had to be wearing shoes around it. I'd be so freaked out. So it's more like That was gross to me. That was disgusting. I don't know why. It was just a plant. It was just something that fell. And obviously now that I know where I stand, I didn't know I was on the spectrum as a kid. I know that's why. I understand that's why. So I'm curious more how people like in a third world country, how would they handle a situation like that? That would be fucking horrible. You know, it could be terrifying. That's it's more of like a damn. Like I can only fucking. I sympathize. You know.
There's also like the other aspect of it. In a third world country, you're not on the spectrum because mental health is not.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
Can we end it on that? Can that be the ending message?
Yeah. No, that's a good point.
Wait. Can you repeat it one more time?
I'm not trying to get canceled out of here, man.
That's a very good point. No, that's a healthy point.
We gotta
People
go.
with mental illness in third world countries,
Yeah.
bro.
No, that's a healthy point. That's a very healthy point. Well, this is a very short episode. We appreciate you joining us today.
Deuces.
Boys,
We gotta go
appreciate you
have
coming
fun.
today. And have a great day. Smoke some trees.
Hell yeah.